I want to do a short review on my tires. I got a Michelin Pilot Power 3s, and the reason I'm doing this review is because I have been reading a lot of reviews about sport bike tires in general, and people are complaining about getting about 2,000 3,000 miles, and the max I've seen so far is 4,000 miles on like super sport tires and leader bikes. I had 22,836 miles when I got this rear tire, and for the front I got this 3 weeks before, so I will estimate about 1,000 miles older than the rear because I last year I rode the year round. And so let's start with the front here. So this front has about, I would say, 7,000 plus miles on it already, and I've had 4 track days on the front, but looking at it, it looks pretty good for 7,000 miles. Like, look at the sides and they look almost new. It's just you see a few, some wear on the center, but the sides are pretty much okay. So let's see. So I'm measuring 2.55 around the center for the tread depth, and on the sides I know it's gonna be a lot more, about 3, but let's check it out. Yeah, 3.61. I think for brand new it's about 5 millimeters, so it's not really bad for 7,000 miles plus on the front. And I've never had there was only one time that I felt the front getting loose or a little slippage in the front, and that was on the track, and I haven't had any scary moments with the front yet. Well, I hope not. I haven't had any scary moment. So let's look at the rear. So if you look at this rear, you can tell the center is almost flat. Let's see, try to get it that angle. So it's supposed to be like this one. This is almost brand new. If you compare it, it's almost brand new. I've used it only twice for 2 track days, and no, I haven't used it on the street yet. So this is how I'll say this is brand new. This is how brand new looks like without the scuffs and stuff. So look at this one, and still you look on the sides, we have a lot of meat on the sides, and this has been to 2 track days in level 1. And the center is, well, I'll say the center is gone. It's completely gone. So we have about, that's 1.32, and if we measure from the wear mark, it's nothing. It's about 0.63 millimeters. So the center is completely gone, and the sides, we got 3.74. So for 6,600 miles, I'm saying 6,600 miles because right now I have 29,473 miles. So you take that 22,800 and something out of that, you get about 66,000 miles. And for 6,600, not thousand. For 6,600 miles, this is pretty good. The condition looks good besides the center. So it is still rideable. It's just that you don't get a lot of traction like on the sides. The center has pretty much no traction, and in the rain it's gonna be tricky. But for 6,600 miles, it is really good. So I'm doing this just to show that you can get a lot more miles out of your tires if you keep the tire pressures right. And some people like to keep it lower, and the lower you keep it, the more traction you get, but you sacrifice the lifespan. So I think people who are not getting a lot are keeping it lower to get more traction, but I stay within, for regular riding or street riding, for the rear I keep it between 36 and 40 psi, and the front I keep between 32 and 36 psi. So this is just to show you that you can get a lot of miles. You can get more than 4,000 miles out of a set of tires. Pretty cool, right?